Guys, is my voice clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So please listen carefully. This topic, XML publisher, is important. I'll cover all the important points initially. Okay, maybe 10-15 points will be there. Initially, we'll cover important points. Okay, the first step here, class number 7, is it today?
Yes, sir.
So we'll see here today XML publisher report development and registration. It will take more than half an hour. XML publisher report, if you want to develop, like you need to have one. There are various methods, of course. So first method here is, I am telling you here, data template approach. The second one is PLSQL. Another one is report. You can say Oracle report or D2K report. People are still calling it a D2K. This is a D2K means developer 2000 it is. Now, one more is DBMS XML. One API is there. XML gen. Overall, 4 methods are there to develop XML report. But out of all this is more frequent one here nowadays, data template. So first we'll focus on this. And later, if we get a time, we'll see all this or we'll cover. It's not a big deal. I'm approaching right now data template approach. The first step here is steps wise. I'm right now under development of XML report. Okay. First step here is we have to create a data template first. We should not create manually data template. What you can do, you can go to your XML publisher report and go to home. Here is the place data definitions and choose any one of your module so that it will give you all the existing reports. These are all existing reports. Let's say supplier paid history. Take this. This is the file. You take this file, save, keep it in your folder, then open folder. This is the file, sample file. So in this file, we keep a query here. So how you can keep here is, you can use open with WordPad. This is the proper alignment will be there like this. Or else there is a Notepad++ also we can use. The advantage of Notepad++ is, like you will have a language here. Language, somewhere you can check SQL. Or right now XML, it is already recognized. So that's why it is highlighted with this colors. So if you have a colors, then you can easily understand. Okay. So this is the file. Okay. So how to read this file or how to utilize it here is. So first what we can do, this portion is commented portion here. Okay. If you want, you can remove also. The advantage of this section here is, what is the name of the file here? Okay. In which year it is developed. They have given a date also. These are all came with a product. Okay. It's a standard report. Oracle employees, Oracle Corporation, whoever developed this, Oracle Corporation employee developed in 2007 it is, this report. And who has developed this? He is the Oracle employee. He's the Oracle employee. So Oracle is a product, right? From Oracle Corporation. And from that, like they have developed this from scratch. Now, these are all like where it is located and which utility we have to use it to migrate it kind of thing. And in this first data template section, if you minimize it, see everything is minimized. So this is the starting thing. It is data template, name of your file. So what is your file name you are keeping? Let's say I'm using here. See, file name will have here. See, this is the module. AP is the module. Okay. And then INV means invoice. PH means it is payment history. So by seeing itself, actually, it has to give the full information. It has three parts here. One is module name. Then second one is it invoice, supplier, payment, sales order, purchase order that it notifies here. And this is a description of your shortcut. So this is the way. Right now, which query you are developing or which query you are taking. So let's say I am taking two tables. HZ parties, HP, HZ cost accounts, HCL. So how I have developed all this here is, if we go to order management, then go to order returns, sales orders. Control F11. Help record history. You take this view. Inside of a view, you can find out all the tables here. Press F4. Script here. Go to from class. You can see all the tables here. Whatever I typed here, HZ parties, HZ cost accounts. These are all belongs to customer name and customer account number. Join condition here itself we can find out somewhere. Party ID you can see somewhere. You have to check line by line. This is a join condition. You can take sample or else you take any one of the query, any one of the report, for example. This is the one. Okay, take this query. This file I'll share it with you for practice. Okay, let's say you have this query. If you want to take this only two tables, two columns, where condition you can use it, hp.party ID, then hca dot party ID, and here is the place hp dot party name, hca dot account number here. You can take this query or whichever I copied from other report, this query also you can take it. It's up to you. Queries, you can take n number. Right now it is not giving data. Okay, let's see what went wrong. AP supplier side, all AP suppliers, AP terms deal. Okay, it's a view it seems. Oh, okay. It has a parameter here. It is not giving hint even, correct? So I am commenting this. This is the data. So this data we are going to extract. 169 records are there. We are going to extract in the form of output here. So that how are you extracting here is with the help of your XML publisher report it is. Okay. So we are under still first step only. That's a data template here. The data template, what we did is we took one existing report. In that report, I am going to keep a query. So how to keep a query here is, so simply this query will have a property section here. This is one section. This is the starting point and this is the ending point here. For ending point, you can use one slash extra here. Okay. And here is the place also same. It denotes here ending point here. XML tags. These are all tags, right? So we have to make it into uppercase here. So this is purely optional. If you want to display all the tags into uppercase, you can go with this. The second one here is sir, आप जैसा remote to the okay. The second one here is parameter section. Parameter section you can minimize like this. See if you click on this, automatically you can understand easily. Now parameters, there are many parameters they took here. So we have only one parameter in the query. Okay, the parameter is here vendor name. Vendor name is the parameter. P vendor name. P means parameter. So you can take P vendor name. Oh, vendor name is the character here. Okay, just keep it here like this. Data type is a character. Default value. You want to give any default value as any normal value, supplier value, then you can give it here. Else you can remove this. That's it. Okay. So as of now, only one parameter, that is a P vendor name. We don't have any other parameters, so I am simply removing all this. These are all removing. That's it. Okay. Then second is lexicals. So lexicals, it doesn't have lexicals. You can remove it or you can leave as it is. Then data query. Under a data query, you can have a number of queries. One is invoice query, supplier query, payment query, terms query, like that. So under a data query, you will have a various statements. Right now, a single statement here. Q vendor. You can, it's a Q means query it is. Then C data means character data. Then here is the place we have to keep a select statement here. So this is an existing report select statement. I'm removing this. Just go here. So here is the place. Failure. So this is the query I am going to remove. Make sure here you should not miss square brackets, parentheses or whatever. Okay. So here two square brackets ending points. The moment you select it, automatically it will highlight what is the ending point, what is the starting point here. Now keep your query here. This is a query. I'm not using this query, guys. Okay. Only one of the query is enough. While practicing, you take this query. How to develop a query and all, you know already. Take this query, format it before keeping it properly. Till here. That's it. Okay. Now, I told you already, data query will have various select statements. One select statement I already taken here. That's a Q vendor. The second query is here Q invoice. Both are under one section only. That is a data query section. So right now, I don't need a second query, correct? The second query can remove it. Just expand it. Second query, the total section I'm removing here. These are all till here. This one, right? That's it. Okay, we have two select statements, correct? One we can remove, not a problem. check. If you select this, where it is ended, check. And here one angular bracket, and here also another angular bracket. So select statement is ended, and data query is also ended here. Now there is another section here, that is a trigger section. If you want to call a report from other report or to do any query populations, default values populations, we can use this trigger section here. So trigger I am removing right now in this example. A data structure. So which column you want to print it out? You want to print here operating unit name as well as vendor name, vendor site, payment term, any other addresses. So these are all printing columns. Which column you want to print? In select statement, there may be 200 columns, but how many columns you are printing into output? So that is the one we have to keep it here. So these are all the tags. Under which group? See, these two are extra. I am removing. Under which group? Group name. This is the query. For this query, Q vendor query, we kept a group here. This we are assigning here. Q vendor is what it is. It's your query. On this query, we are assigning a group here. And these are all the elements. Element names means your XML tags only. So first column is what it is. Operating unit. This is the first column. Second column is vendor name. All are characters only. Take one any character information. So here I'm keeping operating unit. Like this. So even though we take a select statement, I mean keywords, small letters, we already taken a property section, right? It will convert into uppercase. So second column is what it is. Vendor name, vendor site, payment term. Okay. Now come here. In this place, vendor name. Make sure it should not have a spelling mistakes. What is another one here? You have to check, make sure here. Payment term, right?
Vendor site.
Okay, vendor side. No need to follow sequence. Okay. So I'm just keeping few values only here. So as of now, 3 columns I took. The rest blindly you can remove it. Okay, this is belongs to another group. Another group also I'm removing. Till group name we have to keep. That's it. Are there any other columns here? These are all commented portion. There's one more group. Okay. Data structure, you have to keep it as it is. And after report trigger also not required. Not required in the sense like in the second example or third example, we'll discuss triggers. There's a separate, the functionality, everything. These are all the elements, extra elements. Right. That's it, guys. This is the final output here. So if you observe here, end to end, it has some sections here. So first section is here, data template section. The second section is what it is, properties. Third section is parameters. And fourth, lexicals we are not discussing, but still we'll see. The next section here is data query. Under a data query, what we can have? We can have multiple select statement. Now, then the next section is what it is, data structure here. That's it. So you tell me how many sections we have in the sequence. Data template, these are all sections. Query preparation is one task. Second preparation is here, data template preparation. It is important. So how many sections we have sequentially? First section is data template name. Second section, right,
Properties.
correct, properties. Third section,
Parameters.
parameters. Correct. Next,
Uh,
Query.
query.
query
Data
is
query.
under, query is under which section?
Data
SQL.
query.
Statement, right? So next is what it is? Structure. So in this, we haven't discussed few things. What are they? One is lexicals and one more is trigger. This
Triggers.
will cover separately. Okay. So are you okay with this now? First step. Now, second step is what it is. We have to upload into data definition here. Data definition. So both are different here. Data definition, where can you do it here is, you can go to your responsibility, that is XML publisher administrator. Then after that, data definition it is. Click on this. It will open into another window. So under a data definition, like create data definition here. And here is a place code and name. So this must be your name of your file. So I already modified everything, but I have not changed the name, correct? So go to file here, save as, and here is a place you have to keep your client name. Let's say if you are working for Dell project, Dell, then account payable, supplier. So by seeing it, actually it has three parts, correct? One is client name, another one is module name. The next one is what are you displaying it? Supplier. Okay. Then save this. Go to, you have to give a name first. Instead of underscore, I'm just removing. Okay. Remove the underscores. Take this name of the file. Now keep it here, code, then name, both must be same. And it is under which module? Suppliers. That's it. After apply, then only it will show here to upload a file. Click on apply. And here is the place you can see. Data template. Browse your file name here. Yes, this is a file name. Okay. If the structure is not good here in this, then it will give you here itself error. Apply. Now it successfully completed means it doesn't have issues. Okay. Issues in the sense like there may be some bracket missed or angular bracket missed, anything here. If it is not properly ended, it will give you error. Okay. So we have complete two steps. One step is here, data template. Other one is data definition. Now copy your data definition code here. This code you have to copy. It's a case sensitive here. Copy the code. is the code. Okay. Once you copy a code, you have to create a concurrent program here. The next step is go to system administrator and concurrent program. Define. And in the short name place, we have to keep that code. Whatever you copied this code. Okay. So that you have to keep it over here. So from here also you can copy. Without space, guys. See, it has created an extra space here. Space you should not copy. Take this. Copy the code and keep it over here. Exactly here. Check, are there any spaces? This is a join. Sometimes actually a report will fail if you give a small letter over here. In this place, small letter. So it's a case sensitive. Both must match here. Better copy paste. Now take this short name. Same program name. Application name is payables. Your executable already there here. So this is the standard concurrent program. You can take. Then type is XML. Parameters. Whatever the parameter we have to use here. This is the parameter. Vendor name. So why we have taken here is here is the place. There is a bind parameter, correct? Colon bind parameter. You can keep into token field here. If you want, you can give your vendor name or supplier name. And value set, it will give a list of values. There are certain value set names here. Standard value sets. You can check the supplier names. So this is the one. From table, it will take the values, list of values. So you take it. And it's a required parameter. Save here. So as of now, we have created concurrent program also. Now, fourth one is this program is fixed under a responsibility, which is already attached, but we don't know to which responsibility it is attached. You can go to security, responsibility defined. Variables. So this is a request group. It may change also. Okay. Vision operations we wanted. For vision operations also, request group is here, all reports. Okay. Request group navigation is you can go to request here, F11, your all reports, payables, control F11, and you can attach your program here. Your program name is Dell. This is the one, right? This is the way we can attach. Now, concurrent program we have attached to request group here, correct? Request group. Request group is already attached to a responsibility, correct? Now, responsibility request group already created. So we are not doing anything here. Simply what we are doing, we are creating a concurrent program and mentioning it to request group. How are you attached is simply mention under a list. Now from responsibility, what we have to do? We have to submit here. So how to submit? First switch to your responsibility, then only you can submit it. We your supplier name, any name you can take it. Let's say 3M Communications or 3M Healthcare. Let's see. sometimes actually your value set will derive the vendor ID over here. So that will not match, it will give you errors. So vendor name, whatever you're passing, it has to print here. Then only it will give the output. Just error, vlog. Check what went wrong. P vendor name must be declared. Okay. That's you can go to parameter section, system administrator, go to parameters. So this is creating a problem here. Okay. So first you see the output here. So the output, where can you see is, I'm going back again, variables. Whatever the program is there is a view XML here. Diagnostics. Okay, view XML is also not showing, is it? Okay. The point is we have missed one thing. Go to XML also we took, right? So it has converted into uppercase, right? We have to make it uppercase here. So the reason is in the output, here, we only converted into uppercase, correct? So it is not matching here. That's why actually what we did is here, instead of small p vendor name, we have to give here capital P vendor name. Let's see. This is one point. It may still give you error. We don't know. Let's see. Complete error. So P vendor name must be declared. Data template. Is it? Let me see. Okay, what we will do, we'll remove this. That's better, right? Why confusion unnecessary? Now, after modifying this, what you can do, you can update this. Update file, browse. And resubmit again. While resubmitting, you can just use from copy button so that it will pick parameters automatically. Error. So again, still same, it is giving error, is it? P vendor name. We'll update the original file. For every report, they will give you time. Like you need to prepare query, test it, and prepare documentation. A lot of time will be there. So it's completed. So after completing, you can see view output. Okay, it is not giving the data. Diagnostics. We'll see some other. Sorry, what is that? Yeah, after defining, what we are doing is we attach to a program. Okay. To the request group it is. General Electric. We'll see. Like this. So only case sensitivity. Okay. So the point here is here token field is a case sensitive. So what you can do, you can simply copy from your tag, whatever the output is there here, input file. So from parameter section, whatever is there here, you can copy and keep it over here. Okay. Token field is a case sensitive. Now, once you get this file, so what you can do, you can save this, save as, and your file name. Keep it over here as identification, like let's say it is an output. Save. Now, go to template over here based on this same data definition. Take the data definition, click on template. You have to create a template and upload the RTF here. To create a RTF, what you can do, you can take one blank template, blank document, go to add-ins, data, load XML data, your file name here. Okay, your file name is output file which you saved it. Save. Then you can use all fields or wizard base also. Wizard. Next, finish. Your layout is ready. You can check into PDF here. Here's RTF. Save. You can see the output like this. Same output you can extract into other output formats like Excel output or HTML output, whatever it is. That's why people are preferring here the various various outputs are there here, PDF, HTML, Excel and all. That's why it is more advantageous compared to RDF reports or any Discord reports. So go to your steps. So after submitting what we did, we have saved as save as XML file, correct? After saving XML file, next step is here, create RTF, rich text format it is. Then eighth step here is create a template. For template creation, what we can do, you can go here. Give a code name, name of the template, application of the template. We have various other templates also. RTF is most popular. We have other templates like Microsoft Excel, eText, all this. So browse. You can use your file name. Your file is designed into English language. We have, it will support local languages also, but there must be a font mapping here. United States is a territory. If you want to transport it to other languages, you can use a translatable here. So right now, okay. The value must be entered for data definition. Okay. This is the first step here. Whatever the data definition we created, that we have to enter here. If you want to modify many times, you can click on update button. So, ninth step here is here. Submit from your responsibility. Okay. So overall, it's just a 9 steps process. We'll revise again quickly. Don't worry. Go to submit any request, single request. You should not use copy button. If you use copy button, what will happen is it will fail to pick a layout here. So what you can do, you can just click XML. Submit here. This is the final step. Click on view output. If you use control button, it will open here itself like this. Open. Check the output here. This is the final output from a server. Same. Again, if you want to submit into Excel, you have to click on options button here. Instead of RTF, you can choose here Excel. Okay. I change the output format here. Click on OK, submit. This is where we can develop a report and register a report. So to practice these 9 steps, it will not take more than an hour. Okay. Please don't spend throughout the day. Your output. Your Excel sheet is there. This is out. So all the 9 steps we'll revise quickly in 5 minutes. Okay. So first come to here. The first step in XML publisher registration is you must have a data template here. These sections no need to revise again. Data template, the file extension here is what it is, XML. So file is there here. Let's say this is the file. Sorry. Okay. I'm just putting here 2 at the end, just for identify. Second time I'm registering. So once you have a file with you, what is the next step? Here, you have to create data definition. Data definition, in which responsibility you can create? You can create into XML publisher responsibility. Here is a place. Data definition. So this is for search window actually. If it is already registered, but right now we are freshly registering. We have to create data definition. Now file name. Mostly we'll use file name for identification. Okay. You can give other name also. No restriction as such. Take code here. Then in the same way name. Application name is variables. Apply. After apply only, it will allow you to add a data template. Correct? Where is the file? This one. Apply. Next step, you have to create a concurrent program. Go to system administrator. CPD, I mentioned C. Shortcuts also you have to use CPD. It will open very quickly. The short name, what you have to mention? Short name. Yes. Code of your data definition. Correct. The program also we are using variables. Here is a place. DTXE. So we have two things here. Don't use this. We'll delete today. Okay. Actually, this is the right one. So this is wrongly created by someone. And format type is XML. Parameters. Vendor name. Value set. 240 characters, or else like there is a APSRS is there, right? APSRS. This is the one, right? We took required and token field. It's a case sensitive. Remember, P vendor name. P vendor name. Instead of typing, better copy paste. Tell me the next step. You have to add to the request group. What is the request group we have? Request group name is all reports. One time if you identify, that's enough. Request group navigation. Request group navigation. Here is the place. Security. Responsibility. Request. Save. Clear? What next? After submitting, you have to, fifth step is you need to submit through responsibility. Go to responsibilities, payables within operations. Alt V R N O. Shortcut key. 2 minutes. Submit. No. File. Once you submit it, like you will have a file here that is XML file like this. Once it is already registered, if you want to identify, view XML is there. This is the way you can see XML, and you have to save that file. Once you save it, you have to create RTF. How to create RTF? Go to your Word document. There is a blank document. After that, you need to go to add-ins, data, load XML data. After that, insert all fields. Every time we should not use, only wizard is better. Review, PDF or whatever. Then save. This preview is for just testing only. We are into local machine, right? But you have to keep it to server. One last step here is create template. In which responsibility you have to create template? XML publisher only. Template. Create template. Give all the names here. If you copy this advantage, you can give everything here only. Browse. Take this. Language. Territory is optional. See, there is no star here. If you want to give, you can give, else leave it. Apply. And final step here, responsibility. So for submitting, you can go to submit a new request. I advised you, don't use copy button first time. What is the drawback of copy button if you use it? Yeah, it will not pick the layout. See, it will not pick the layout. What you can do, just simply you type it and press tab. Now it's picked up here, layout. See, plastics. This is the way we can register it. So hardly how much time it will take to register for you? Okay, it's why it is error. View log. Okay, same parameter, case sensitivity. Like we have typed it, right? So that's wrong. That's okay. So this is the way we can finish it. So we have so many points, guys. Like we have these many points needs to be discussed. These are all the points. If you finish all this, I can tell you easily all this. So approximately 36 points are there. Okay. Right now we finished only 1 point in XML. We will take today another class, but if you practice quickly. Any doubts, guys, online?
No, sir.
You please rejoin after 20 minutes for practice. Okay. Take 20 minutes break and rejoin. And you can join automatically in the breakout rooms. Okay. Whoever joined yesterday breakout room, same breakout rooms you can join. Or else we'll divide it today, 5-6 batches. You can select your own batch based on your friends. And then we'll see your practice daily. Your voice is breaking, Madheswaran.
No, sir.
Someone is speaking?
No, I am not.